Yeah, man. I don't even care about all that. Okay. We was on air, but we're not on air no more.
Hey, I guess we're off air.
This is when you buy stuff from Etsy. Oh, forget that, man. Keep appealing. You keep repeating that. If you don't have time to write it, just go to ChatGPT. You can write your.
Bro, ChatGPT is mad, fam.
Bro, write your response for you.
Obviously, it's still
use that. Now we're thinking.
Galaxy brain. Galaxy brain. AI ChatGPT is that new thing now that people are trying to get into to try and understand. Okay, cool. How can we use this to now benefit a business case or business solution?
What a dad joke.
Oh, what a dad joke.
I'm tired, man.
Yeah, bro.
Longest weekend, fam.
Fam.
Can't lie.
Recovery for real.
This coronation thing has gone quick, fam.
Bro.
This king's coronation.
Yeah, man. I don't even care about all that. Okay. We was on air, but we're not on air no more.
Hey, I guess we're off air.
This is when you buy stuff from Etsy. Keep it in, James. Keep it in.
This is other boy around.
Guys, sponsor us. Because we're surely
When it's on investment, fam.
This is a public disgrace.
Place it on top, place it on top. Yeah.
Hey,
I said we don't have the capacity.
we don't have the capacity, boy. Even the
This is struggling.
Wow.
on something.
The zero is even finished, fam.
Yeah, it's good enough. This is why you guys need to actually be watching the videos from it. Beg you, please. Like, we're struggling at it. Help us.
Help me.
How's everyone been anyway? How's your life? How's everyone going?
Just stress, man. Busy, man.
What's got you stressed right
Just
now?
everything, man. It's just a busy time, man.
Yeah.
You know, and this cost of living, this economy, this planning life, this adulthood, it's all long, man.
Yeah, man.
That's a blessing.
Well, Carla, for long, man. Like, I try to do life admin right now. I can only do it on holidays. I actually have to take holidays to do life admin.
That's mad.
Because
you
there's too much going on, innit?
Oh,
There's too
like,
many
even simply
moving
going to the
parts.
dentist, bro.
Right.
I have to take time
plan.
off.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm pretty sure, like, okay, you're busy, but are you productive though? Like, think about it.
That's good.
Because I'm pretty sure you can offload some stuff.
How efficient are you with your
That's a
time?
good point.
Do you know what I mean? Like, because you seem to have the propensity to want to do everything, but not everything is
Necessary.
as important. Like, some you can delegate, some you can just not do because it's not important.
Essentialism.
Some things you can plan for and you don't have to do it concurrently with other stuff. Like,
It's true. So that's actually very interesting because on LinkedIn, someone hit me up about having a secretary in India or something. Like, you could pay,
Swear
pay them
down.
chicken change. You pay them chicken change to like organize your day, organize your
as in, like, just a
calendar.
personal secretary.
Yeah.
Personal secretary.
You must be very busy for that, though.
So I was thinking, I was thinking,
I don't be tempted.
To get secretary.
What are the
Nah,
numbers?
you don't need that
No,
yet, man.
that one I'll say is you have to just be more efficient, bro.
Yeah,
For you to get bro,
The
you
secretary's
be mad
nuts.
busy.
Yeah.
Secretary
Mad
now.
Choose to be sitting there
Yeah,
saying,
bro.
it's not that deep,
Bro.
bro. We're not that
Busy,
busy.
yeah, bro.
You'd be like, this Mark guy, he paying me £50 a month. Bro, that was even, he's never even got anything. The most cushy job planning DLT and recess events. Which one should I go on Saturday?
Nah, literally.
Should I go on Saturday?
Yo, that is funny.
You say I'm planning
That is funny.
hey, nah.
Yo, that is
You know,
hilarious.
it's just
Nah, I hear it.
you know, maybe I need like a someone just come to my house.
Need a wife.
Yeah.
You know what?
That's it.
That is it.
That is it.
You need someone to cool
That
you
is it.
down,
Bro,
give you some
that is it.
focus.
Because there's times here I'll go to office and I realize, right, if I don't get home by 6 o'clock, I actually can't drop this as dry cleaners. And what that impacts is it means that I'm not gonna have an outfit for Saturday.
Problems are different. No, bro, I can't go to the dry cleaners.
Not the dry cleaners.
That's what I do, bro.
Not the dry cleaners.
What would I do? Benson, secretary.
Oh, Jeffrey.
My question is, how does a girl
Nah,
Takes
what
you
lie?
Actually help out.
Women are amazing, fam.
No. I mean, if you live
They bring
together.
structure to your life as well. Like they just pattern things, bro. You help each other out.
Yeah.
He needs a wife. That's what he needs, bro.
So what? To do his laundry or what?
No, not just his laundry. They just give you structure.
Two heads are better
No,
than one.
I understand that
I
they
think
give
it's
you
structure,
focus,
man.
but when you talk about laundry, I mean, I don't
It
have
might
to
not be that, but it's to give.
It's just an
capacity
example
to
of a
do that.
chore.
Yeah.
Fair
That could be
enough.
offloaded.
True.
Do you know what I mean?
What's she busy
doing?
too?
Remembering things
What
as
then?
well.
Yeah.
I think my memory is like. I always forget the like small little things.
Yeah.
Those small little
Just
things
find the
amalgamate
details.
into
Some
big
bigger
things.
things, yeah.
So like, let's say parking tickets. Let's say if I haven't.
Listen, I deal with them straight.
Fine, bro.
There's no festering.
Bro.
I always do it on the last day. I
There's
like
no
to let the
festering.
biggest
Yeah,
stress.
I'm gonna pay, but I pay
Nah,
on the
let-
13th day
Nah, I
of
said
the
pay.
There's no
14th.
festering,
Bro,
fam.
right now, yeah.
Never.
Right now, I'm fighting a case about
I got
a
free-
bustling case. I'm fighting it.
I have free parking.
How
I'm
can,
probably
how can
fine
I,
speeding
how can I
right now.
contest it? Yeah, I say,
Yeah.
look, there's no signage. The markings on the floor is messed up. It's not clear that this was a bus lane. They respond to me. They said you can't contest this because the next page all blank. The next page is blank. I said,
man.
Because of what?
bro, I sent them a note. I sent them an email. I
the
said,
thing is
I said,
blank,
you know, bro, like this
Is this a joke?
This is a joke. Then they sent me a repeat of the original ticket.
the blank ticket.
No, not with the blank ticket. With the when you first get a bus.
Yeah,
on
the
it.
first initial
I was
one.
like,
Yeah, they're
then I
tough.
messaged them. I said, look, you sent me a blank thing that responded to what I said is wrong about
Yeah,
this
yeah,
ticket. You haven't responded.
cool.
Then they responded to me, we've already sent to you this thing.
Yeah, joke, man.
And then they sent me another letter saying, oh, we're going to prosecute you 28 days.
Bro, forget that, man.
I said,
Keep
what?
appealing. Even that, if you don't have time to write it, just go ChatGPT. You can write your.
Bro, ChatGPT
response
is
to them.
mad, fam.
Bro, it writes your response for you.
Obviously, it's still
you use that?
Bro, I've got it bookmarked on my laptop just for the fun of it.
Bro,
fam.
he wrote one of my. I said, this is pretty good.
No. You see, there's a current version of ChatGPT that everyone can kind of use. It's all right. There's a new one. It's like there's a new one that you have to kind of sign up to sort of get access to. It's like
That thing is
2.0 or
serious,
whatever,
fam.
and they've really sort of got it. It's
That
still,
now as well.
but it's really. And the thing is, that's what now a lot of businesses are now trying to look at how they can sort of integrate it into
Bro,
their.
you're from the start.
Bro,
Have you used it for your work
Yeah.
before? Because
I'm trying to be the guy that brings some good idea in, really, bro. I'm trying to think about how I can get it.
Utilize it.
Oh, yeah,
So use it.
upgrade operations.
So what do you guys use it for?
So I use it. It's
documents?
even funny because I wrote an article for our firm about ChatGPT and could it replace lawyers and that. And in part of my research, I asked ChatGPT the question I'm going to write about, and then incorporate that into the article to show how it can actually write stuff. There's dangers to it. So, for instance, it can do research for you, but the information is not 100% always going to be true.
Yeah.
Even if you read their terms and conditions, it says that it's not 100% accurate,
Okay.
and they have no liability
It's still machine
if it's not
learning.
accurate. So you have to actually do your background check. So one thing you should always do, if you ask it for certain information, ask it after that, please give me your references for what you wrote. If you check the references, a lot of the time they're fake. When you go on the website, it's just
Nonsense.
it's not a website.
Yeah.
Bro. So you have to take what it says with a pinch of
Because
salt.
it takes it on the internet, innit? You know on the
Yeah.
internet, there's bare
But
random
one thing it's good
sources,
for, it
fam.
gives you structure. So like,
Yeah.
if I have to write like a legal blog or whatever for BD or whatever, I could ask it the question, it'll give me some great structure, and then you still have
Yeah,
to do
you
your
can-
own research and write it. It's also good for like legal research in the sense that we always use the same sources at work. We're used to using the same sources, like
find
practical
different
law,
precedent.
etc. It will look at random stuff, which may make you think a different way. But the best thing is good for drafting stuff like emails or letters, bro. If your mind is like baffed, yeah, there's times
Bro,
the thing is, it's
literally.
like you know how to write, but sometimes like
you
when
don't
you're
know how to
so-
attack it.
yeah, when you're so like busy, like
Yeah,
just to
man.
like start sometimes is long.
Yeah,
this
bro.
thing will just do film. It's one quick,
I
bro.
think we'll figure out my shoes.
Whoa.
ChatGPT.
You need to
Bro, I'm telling
before
you.
you get a wife,
Bro,
ChatGPT.
you know how mad it is? You know if you're going on holiday.
Maybe wife with GPT installed.
Bro, you know when you're going on holiday, you can say, create an itinerary. I'm going for 4 days
Yeah,
with
and
my
it will-
girl.
will do it.
Create an itinerary
Bro,
for my
will do
holiday.
it.
It'll give you.
You'll do
Yeah,
it.
let me just.
Serious?
Bro, it is mad.
It is
bro.
nuts, fam.
You know the thing is, I've
mad.
been reading about this thing on this ChatGPT thing on Twitter, yeah, but like I don't believe it. I'm like,
And it learns,
Nah,
bro.
believe it.
And it
It is
learns, bro.
mad, bro.
It learns, bro. So the more you put into it, the better it gets and the more accurate it
Yeah.
gets. So the more you put to it, the better it
The
sort of
only
learns.
limitation to it is how much information
It's
you
available.
input. No, what you input to
Yeah.
give it guidance.
Yeah.
So if you say, for
Your
instance,
prompts have to be
bro,
like
I've
clear.
sent, bro, I've got birthday messages from there, fam. Bro, you could ask for Bible birthday messages, bro. You could ask it to give prayers.
Bro, the thing is, bro, I don't think you get it. The ChatGPT.
How?
You know what?
Bro, this thing was playing like a pastor, bro. This thing was giving me scripture. I said,
He starts speaking in tongues.
Bro, the thing was giving scripture.
But
I said, bro, this thing is
hilarious.
powerful, bro. Powerful. So you
The
just have to
AI
be
has got so
specific
much to pull
with what you
from.
want. If you just say, for instance, write a message to my brother wishing him happy birthday, we give you a generic message.
Yeah.
You say, write a heartfelt message to a brother. We've had a rough patch. Now we've just, made up whatever. And write a
We'll
message
make
that
it
shows
very-
that I appreciate him and I'm looking for. If you make it that specific,
Specific,
we'll
yeah,
give you
bro.
something better than you ever write. bro, better than you ever write.
But the thing is now you guys. Well, I'm thinking like, okay, cool. What does that mean for like people in the workplace then?
Bro, no, and that's literally.
Are we?
No. Do you know what you need to do?
Yeah,
You need to be the person that figures out how to bring it into the workplace.
Yeah,
fair.
If you're the one that's just after the curve, you might be stressed. But if you're the one that figures out how you can sort of bring it into your industry or bring it into your business, then somehow you can benefit from to some degree.
The moment they saw ChatGPT was out, they made it because obviously it's an open code.
Yeah.
So OpenAI made it purposefully open because they think it's a monopoly to own the code that's in it. So anyone can actually go get the code and make their own version.
Yeah, bro.
So Alan Overy made their own version. So in the firm now, their lawyers use their version. It's called Sonia or something like that.
Okay.
So they can ask it legal stuff, but they've created what sources it uses. So
But
it's
bro, you
accurate.
see what
So like, if you're on that wave, companies are going to start incorporating it. But there's certain industries I think they're going to be screwed.
Absolutely.
Like number one, accountants.
They've already started.
I
bro.
think they've already
They've already
been on the
bro.
ropes for a
They've
while.
already started. ChatGPT, they've already started. Like, you see what that Sonia thing is?
Yeah.
Like, so many companies right now are starting to switch on and saying, "Oh, raw, how can we?" And then now, if you look, there are companies now. You know how people were doing drop shipping and and it was a big move. This is how you're going to make money. AI ChatGPT is that new thing now that people are trying to get into to try and understand. Okay, cool. How can we use this to now benefit a business case or business solution and create a solution? And then from that, bro, any of us can do that.
But you know the interesting thing I think about all of this is that it almost changes how we work in the sense of all that mundane stuff we had to do, all that figuring out emails, all of that.
You can focus on things.
Writing papers and things like that. Now you're focused on that. Do you know how you talked about send a heartfelt letter to my brother we've been through a rough patch, etc. You're now going to have to look at your work in a very more creative, deep thought way. Your work can't just be like, I need to plug and play. You actually now have to sit down and think, like, how can I be
What am
more
I trying to
creative?
achieve
Yeah.
here?
And I think AI is doing that as well because obviously I think we looked at Autopod a couple of days ago.
Can edit your pod.
And that can edit your pod for you. And we were talking in a group about it. It's like, what does that do for us? That means that instead of editing, we can actually now figure out more creative interesting way of how can we be more powerful as a pod.
So you think it's a good thing, AI in general?
I think it's good. I think it's going to challenge
I think it depends
us.
on where you sit, basically. I think it depends on where you sit.
Regardless of where you sit, I think it just challenges you to approach life in a different way.
think it's scary,
Same way the
you know?
internet challenged our parents.
Yeah.
Same way like mobile phones and things like that have challenged the way parents used
I
to
think
operate.
where it's going, like, because we're more and more replacing humans. Like, so see stuff like Amazon Fresh, see stuff like the driverless cars, all that stuff. Like, Amazon Fresh is actually a mad concept. Have you been into one of those stores?
Yeah.
Nah,
Bro, it is just
go inside, pick
When
up
you
your
go
stuff,
in,
and
you
it
link
is,
your
yeah.
Amazon account, you go out, you take what you and it's done. So you don't need any employees that are scanning nothing for you. Like, it's replacing
But bro,
jobs,
but this is
like,
what I mean.
slowly. And I think it's almost like iRobot, isn't it? Like, in a funny way,
No.
Because someone behind the screen is programming this stuff, and we don't know what these things are programming. In the same way, that if I say, "Hey Siri," and it's now awake, I don't know what. Look, you just did it. You just did it.
No, bro, it has to be listening for it to work.
But do you know how scary that is?
Bro, no, but
Nine said don't
My
talk
thing
about
is
packs
this.
in front of
But my thing
Siri
is
and
this.
Alexa.
No, but the thing is, that's why I said it depends on where you sit. If you're just a user and you're just whatever, then it could be a bit scary because you have no control over whatever. But if you can find a way to be a creator or a leader in that market,
Be ahead of
if
it.
you have to find a way to be
And
ahead
use
of
it to
that market and
advantage.
use it to your advantage, even us that work in like corporate business now, if we can bring the ideas to our businesses that bro, we can say that we the people are the ones that brought these ideas to the businesses, and then you can use that to then create something of your own off the the back of that because, bro, you just have to
start
figure
using
out
it for
how to
investing,
sit.
you know.
Because this is literally what Steve Jobs and them man did when the internet started.
Is it? One YouTube investor, he used it and it said, give me a plan for the best investment strategies for 2023.
You just have to crack that
actually
idea.
did mad research. They gave him a good, and he said he did his due diligence and it actually makes sense.
Wow.
So he's gonna try it out with smaller ones.
But how do you think they're gonna handle like coursework for like?
Oh, so that's what that was part of the research I had to write from my article, yeah. So things like turn it in. So the thing about ChatGPT, if you paste something into it and ask it, did it write it? It will tell you it did. It will tell you yes or no. So what do you mean?
Yeah.
So if that message,
It's probably got some metadata inside it. There's probably metadata.
If you copy that message to ChatGPT and say, did you write this? It will tell you yes, I did.
Because you know there's
you keep asking for the sources.
It's like metadata, isn't it? It's like metadata.
There's a lot of
you can read that metadata and say, this is my kid.
It's gonna say yes, I did.
Yeah, this is my stuff.
So turn it in, have an AI system inbuilt in it so that when you
That links to ChatGPT.
yes, so it can check if it was AI that wrote it.
Bro, this is a new solution.
ChatGPT, another deficiency of it is it can't 100% guarantee that two people can't get the same response. So let's say somewhere in the world, some people have said something very similar, it can still give you the same response. So there's dangers of like copyright infringement and all that stuff as well. And then now, what's even mad, when AI develops, another AI comes to combat that AI. So another AI has now been created to basically, you know, synonyms and stuff that you get on Word.
Yeah.
It basically will, if you get something from ChatGPT, you can put it on this one and
bro, and
rejig
it'll
the word
change it.
so that when you put on ChatGPT, it says, I didn't write this because it's different.
The way my brain. Has anyone watched Person of Interest?
No.
Basically, it's like a show about supercomputer, and there's a new supercomputer that goes to combat it. My brain is now thinking, can another AI put misinformation out there to mess up ChatGPT?
Bro, do you know?
There'll be now we're thinking.
Galaxy brain. Galaxy brain.
Because if ChatGPT is actually destroy my business, I'm thinking how do I
mess it up?
Because how do I make your accuracy rates low?
Thing is, the sad part about AI is that it keeps learning, so you have to.
Initially, when it was created to only take information from 2020 and before that. Now they've only updated it to 2022. Then slowly they're gonna read. So a lot of the information on there is not really, especially for law, bro. It's mad inaccurate, fam.
Wow.
This one will give you legislation that doesn't even exist and has been repealed, and it's saying, yeah, this is the law. So you have to be mad careful.
That's why I think like all these like AI stuff, I don't think we'll ever fully like it will take some jobs, I think, but as it's taking some jobs, it's creating new ones.
Yeah. But
it's creating new ones.
No,
I think it's just moving. You have like manual jobs will slowly become obsolete or reduced to a certain, but everything will just move.
I think those are the safer ones, you know. I think manual labour jobs are probably safer.
Yeah, no, like
certain manual jobs that are using our brain to like write stuff and type stuff.
Manual jobs that are like building something. Those building jobs, I hear
driving,
you can't change
logistics stuff. AI can't really help you with that. But like.
Well, no, they can, but not in
I don't think it can replace what you do though.
The thing is,
I feel like something like AI, like ChatGPT, will help what you do, but you still be needed.
No, so it can help to an extent. So even from my research as well, there is an area where it can't really do what we do. But the difficulty for our industry, which has now been highlighted, is that clients come to us at a very early stage normally, innit? And it's already happening because we're now increasing our hourly rates already. A lot of firms are increasing their hourly rates. So clients will come to you because they're just baffed. Hey, I've got this issue, help me. AI can help them to a certain degree now, to the point where they're like,
doing the finishing job.
Thank you. So what happens now, whereas before we could charge you $300 an hour and help you from the start
to end.
You're now coming to me for a stage where it will take me just, let's say, a month or whatever, as opposed to having you for a year. So now I have to charge you $600
and they probably don't need as much people.
Did you get it? Because now I could just confirm stuff, get AI to draft the letter. Because sometimes we do some work that's like, there's some stuff I said, I feel bad for this guy.
But this is what I'm saying though. If you're the one that can find that solution, like look at Turn It In now. They created a solution quickly to try and combat whatever. If you can find that pocket,
you're rich.
If you can find that pocket,
but the thing is, I still think there's almost like gonna be a generational shift in how we actually go about life. So like, so like think back to 25 years ago.
Yeah.
probably you have Windows 98. You're playing pinball machine.
Bro, grown man. Grown man.
Doing this on your computer, playing pinball. At AOL, you know that you know the internet's gonna come on the screen. You know the internet's coming. Even the fact that it connects, you think it's because like, wow, this thing actually connected this time. I can't believe it.
Do you remember LimeWire?
Bro, where's LimeWire?
Joe's mad. We all had one computer in our houses.
Yeah, what?
One. Sacred computer.
I had to send something.
Now everyone has laptop, their own personal laptop, fam.
I know you think
Personal laptop.
And see, even at that time, I don't think the internet was even like that. Even to have the internet on your phone was an odd thing.
Yeah,
I didn't have the internet on my phone. The first phone I had, what did I have?
I had a Nokia, bro.
Probably have one of those Nokia and whatever. I'll bring the floor
I had a
from.
flip Motorola.
As your first phone?
First
Wait, first phone?
Bro, I'm about to say,
first
you
phone.
had money.
No, not first one. I had the one that brick Nokias.
Yeah, when brick Nokia.
They play Snake on.
Yeah, that one.
When it's
Snake,
ABC, DEF,
That green and black screen, fam. That green and black
That green and
screen.
black screen?
Bro, you can't even be angry and be texting, bro. It's gonna take you very long.
DDD. Oh, bro.
Bro, that thing was long, fam. Bro.
Look at our camera person, though.
AI, innit?
AI.
Then why now I think it's okay. It's been what 23 years since the 2000s. Look at where we are now. The internet is how many businesses have been created from the internet and have dominated the world. You look at the likes of Apple, Twitter, Amazon, all of these businesses,
all of these things. Understanding how to make it.
Then what does the next like 20 years look like?
And that's where we get rich. We need to figure out what
Figure out, and that's what I'm saying. You have to figure out that pocket. That's what I'm saying. You have to ride the wave.
Companies are going to be the future, bro. That's honestly the aim.
Because it's so hard to contextualize. Jesus.
Basically, can't ever let it go.
It's like a curse. You can't help it.
But I always think about that. And I'm like, how do we even bridge that? Because even me, I don't know how to even take advantage of it.
No, but then that's the thing. That's what makes some of these people so.
Yeah, like how do we take advantage of it?
But that's what makes some of these people so visionary in a sense where. Some of these people, like, look at Steve Jobs now, He wasn't necessarily an expert on every single aspect of a computer or whatever. He had just a surface level of knowledge to understand, okay, this would work with this, and then he was able to find businesses, to connect with the right people. Us now are in a position whereby we can pretty much kind of do a similar thing to where we can understand an industry, understand the problem that needs to be solved, and then try and say, okay, cool, what solutions can we bring together that exist in the world right now, whether it's AI or whether it's whatever, to try and bring it together to whatever. Steve Jobs built it to a certain degree. Obviously, then eventually he then started investing more money into it, buying companies that he saw, whatever. Got like that. So it's about.
We have to. I guess it's that.
I think you're right.
Yeah, you just have to have an understanding. You have to sit down and anticipate.
I think what we need to do is look at the way the world's going and anticipate any possible problems. For instance, now even as a lawyer, you could say, cool, AI's coming into place. What possible cases could come about in terms of, let's say, copyright infringement? How can I blame an AI system for giving me information that belongs to someone else? What happens with such a claim? You can now create a new side of law of that, or look at crypto space if it finally gets adopted. What potential? And I think that's how we have to kind of see what possible problems could come into society with the introduction of this stuff.
How do you solve it?
It's so interesting because I was talking to a couple of my boys about this as well. Is that the way we need to think is almost like outside of the box. You can't think in a systematic way that we've been taught. You need to think so much different. You need to think like. And sometimes, obviously, I don't know if you guys in finance, there's certain job specs that they don't take people from traditional financial backgrounds because they feel like you've been indoctrinated. And for me, sometimes I find myself like, I'm hitting a brick wall because I'm like, the iOS in my brain is not allowing me to decipher this new way of thinking. And then it also made me think about my parents. And like, looking how they progressed with the internet and stuff. Like, I can use my phone real quick, but my mum still asked me to do some certain stuff. But if you see the young kids, I was talking to one of my friends the other day. They're teaching them how to code. I see them on. I was with my cousins the other day.
What they can create.
He was on his iPad playing FIFA. Bro, he was doing like 5 moves at the same time. He was doing this. and they was doing this. I was trying to play the game. I was still doing it small like this, like a normal console. You already done this.
What you need to
I said, bro, relax.
What you need to understand is when kids are young, they're very malleable. Their brains are very malleable. So, given how society has transpired over time and grown over time, what their base learning reference is way higher than whatever we were. But because they're so malleable still, really and truly, we don't know the limit of like the youth mind. Do you know what I mean? They can just pick up.
They can pick up and go
whatever,
to
and then just go to the next realm. And then that's the next generation. Do you know what I mean? And it keeps going.
I was doomed.
What was that?
It's not, you know.
She sounded like her uncle.
Oh, bro. I was finished, and like it kind of made me have a bit more compassion for like my parents, innit? And like their generation, bro. If you asked me to make a TikTok video, it'd take me like 2 days.
Bro, go back. No, I understand.
Remember when we tried to
I don't know how to edit reels. I don't know how to use TikTok. Like all of that stuff. I don't know how to
deep it, yeah. I just might have to come shoot a reel for this video. Bro, this was actually embarrassing,
bro.
Do you know how many men are trying to figure out how to use a sound,
bro?
That's what I was this like, challenge, bro. As in, I actually felt embarrassed, bro. Like, but generally, like, I said, let's Google it, bro. Bro, I don't think you understand. We were H was here, Iman, me, Ola. Bro, we were struggling.
Draw some magic, deep it, yeah. Deep it, yeah.
Oh yeah, it was challenge.
Deep it. Anybody that's kind of brought, let's say now, obviously all of us, let's say we have kids, yeah. The world that our children are born into, bro, they don't know what a blockbuster is, bro. They've never had a world without streaming.
What's the music?
They have no clue of a world without AI. They have no clue that self-driving cars didn't exist. They don't know what that world looks like. This is their base reality. And then you have to build on that.
That's scary though, man.
You know the craziest thing? Who was I talking to the other day? I forgot who I was talking to. But I was telling, someone was like, oh, are we just doing all these things to like just have more time for ourselves? And I used to be, I said to him like, that was the same idea for an aeroplane. Yeah. Because people were getting boats that would take them 2-3 weeks to go. And
months even.
They're like, nah, man, I want to do this quicker. How can we do this?
Bro,
let's make plans. And now we've seen planes and we're like, so some other people are thinking,
this is dead.
This is the next level.
Why are you taking me 1 day to get to Australia? I want to get there in 2 hours. Let's make it.
I want to get there instantaneously.
Because they don't know what it was to wait 3 weeks to get somewhere. They only know the 9 hours. And 9 hours is paining them.
When will humans stop? Because it's like...
That's what I'm saying. And you don't know the...
Humans,
yeah, I give you. It's right.
I love petty shags. I love petty shags.
I deserve it. When would we actually stop? Because when will someone then say, why are people dying? Why are we dying? Let's
find a way to
like. When will they stop?
Bro, that's literally that's what people are doing.
Diseases that they're diseases. I said in an accent just said diseases.
There are diseases.
They are diseases. No, but there are diseases that.
No, I like the way you say it. It's good. It's different. It's good.
There are diseases.
You said it with a little bit of a different twang now, man. Diseases.
He made sure to turn on the British. He turned on the British.
That's a little bit. That's a slide.
It's because I'm diseases. They are diseases that have been there previously that have been completely eradicated. Like polio, things like that. There's so many things and like.
You know diarrhea is to kill people.
Bro, that's mad, you know.
Bro. Actually, this guy is even laughing.
Diarrhea, no way.
That's a shit. That's a shit.
What a dad joke.
Oh, what a dad joke.
That's classic. That's a good one. I love a good dance. What a shit way to die!
What a shit way to die.
Classic, bro.
No, but actually, it's
nah, bro.
How do you die? That's
shit.
And it wouldn't stop.
Bro, you have a bad side.
No, do that. It was doomed. You're crying as your shit, bro.
Go to one rubbish.
But the thing about it,
somewhere.
You said it's mad, but back then
it was not
a
nationality. You're just banging shit, and you're dying as your shit.
But this is what I'm saying, bro.
That's wild.
Deep it. We're sitting here, we're laughing like, that can't be true. Yeah, bro, deep it, yeah. Not to take it weird or whatever, but it might be a time where people are like, swear down, you guys, you should just form chlamydia now. You guys should just deal with it. Bro, They can find a way to just get rid of it. Gone.
Yeah.
You take an injection, that's it.
Never get it again.
You don't even know what it is. There's no such thing as a pill. You just never get it again, fam. Just never. You
That
don't
will
know.
happen though eventually.
Bro, people used to be catching syphilis, all these different things. Left, right, center, like it was
even make it
nothing.
more recent, even something like HIV, AIDS, like, bro, people are living with that.
Yeah, bro.
It's not the same death sentence it used to be. Like it's
Even your partner
dark
can have
sentence.
unprotected sex with you because there's a pill that stops them getting.
bro.
That's mad.
I think that's insane.
I've heard some dark stories about that. Bro.
Magic Johnson.
Yeah, Magic Johnson.
Yeah, Magic Johnson.
Bro, people were saying this guy been living, bro.
Yeah, they make it healthy. It's like they make it undetectable.
White blood cells like muscles.
That's fucked.
Bro,
Boy, listen. Boy, listen.
hey, bro, this
Guys.
pod is fried.
Fried.
This episode is fried.
This guy's lusted, you know, durable, bro. He's a Volvo, bro. He's durable.
That's what he's
That is a Volvo. XC60.
Stood the test of time.
chassis,
Bro, do you know when he had that thing? When
Bro,
he
no creaking.
You still military grade chassis, bro. If this truck jam you,
This guy is
Bro.
active. With a wife.
Carbon fold
like this, bro. I remember got the thing. I think he got it in the 80s.
Bro,
That's
The guy is mad.
I can't lie, he's done well, bro.
Healthy,
He's done very well.
Healthy, fam.
No, but obviously he's got a lot of money to help him do well.
True.
He outlived some healthy people.
Bro,
That's what's mad.
bro,
He actually did.
bro, it's wild, man. Wild. But then again, that's it. Modern medicine. That's it. Modern medicine.
Oh man, that's it. You thought it was over?
You find out
You know how mad it is, yeah? You weren't shagging nearly as much as he was. You went to church.
Don't say that.
Called your mum on Sunday.
And he's still
You get time for offering. And you done it. He didn't. Big my thing. Hey, God, take it back here. Big my thing. When I get to the pearly gates, I'm trying to go now. God, this is a vial, fam. What am I here?
What about my mum, bro?
Come on, bro.
Since 80s, bro.
This nigga had AIDS, bro.
Bro.
Me? It's my time to come home? Nah, F
What about magic?
Michael. Oh my God, I would have.
Who's gonna take him? Magic.
Oh.
What about magic?
What about magic?
That
fam?
is comedy
What
gold.
about magic?
40 years.
You know what's so funny, yeah? It's not like Magic Johnson is, yeah? Like, he's healthy, but he's like quiet in his house. Like, you know, he's a life boy. He's just guy. He's
Living his best life, man.
living his best life. He's investing in businesses. He was the Lakers GM for a bit. Like, he's still, like, he's on TV, he's on ESPN.
He bought an NFL.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, shares in the.
He's at HIV, you can't do
No, but he's just acting. Why you buying companies?
No, but he's outside.
You're meant to be out.
No, he's just commenting on the
He's
quality
not
of
living
his
a
life.
very
Like mundane
life.
life.
Like he's not like
Like, this nigga's outside.
he's strong. He's there.
Like, COVID didn't slow him down. This nigga's outside.
Man said,
Back then,
what about
if you
magic?
got HIV and stuff, you're hiding because you don't want to catch a cold. You don't want to get into AIDS. So it's like,
Magic is outside.
it just shows you how strong the medicine is.
It's outside.
His boy's married. He's got his wife, boy.
How far would you guys say the medication thing though? Like in terms of medicine, in medicine could make you live like 125.
I don't know if I want to live that long, you know.
Would you take it?
Nah, man. I think
125.
the moment I'm now living, I'm like, I can't do stuff. Oh, I'm agile
Actually,
still.
still, or would you like let me go home to
Nah, see,
sleep?
I'm like, I could do everything I want
You
to
everything
do.
like
My lifestyle's not limited.
No, yeah,
yeah,
What
obviously.
am I really doing here, though?
That's
Exactly.
120, what am I doing here?
Bro, someone asked if you could live forever,
Okay,
would
bored,
you?
fam. I mean,
know
times.
If you could live forever, would you? And I was like,
man,
nah.
that's dead.
true.
You know how morbid that life
Yeah,
is?
yeah, yeah,
Do you
bro.
know people see that?
No,
That's so
And what you
morbid.
Like every
Everyone
relationship,
love you with
bro,
that.
I swear this is like a running movie thing, bro.
Like, you actually...
Worst
The
torment.
concept of love will just leave you, bro.
Yeah,
It's
bro,
like, there's no point, they're all gonna
yeah.
leave you.
And I feel like
Worst torment.
if you could live forever, there'd be no urgency.
Yeah.
Yeah, on anything.
On anything,
You gotta be waiting for 50 years.
I'll do it tomorrow.
Don't worry, we'll do it. One
I ain't
day.
going nowhere.
Yeah, bro, literally.
I ain't going nowhere. Let's get married in about 100 years. You tough, right?
That sounds more.
10-year talking
Think about
stage.
it. People say that they
20 years dating.
think about it. People say they want to live forever. Then when you actually really think about it, it's more of a curse than an actual blessing.
Definitely.
Yeah, like, I feel like after I retire, like, what would I really want to do? Like, I look at people like Bill Gates, and I've watched. He done a Netflix special recently, not recently, actually a couple of years ago. And like, this guy just looks to me like a guy who's bored.
He is, man.
And
Very.
He just completing side missions, fam.
Literally what he's doing. He's
Completing side missions,
Man
fam.
wants to eradicate diseases. Like, he just walks around all day with big books and nice stuff.
Nah, the guy is
Like,
Snoop Dogg.
what
Snoop
do you
Dogg
do?
is doing side missions.
He's buying a hockey club.
Bro, the guy's doing random stuff.
Snoop Dogg is so cool.
I remember the time he did the Just Eat
yeah.
ad.
Bro.
No, but that was the coldest ad you've seen in a while. Let's be honest, that was a good ad.
Let's talk about. Can we talk about Snoop Dogg for a minute? I know this is going off, yeah, but
We can talk about it.
Snoop
We can talk
Dogg
about
is
it.
one of the coolest people.
No.
To me personally, I want to meet him. I want to roll one with Snoop and just talk about life. That'd make me so happy.
Nah.
Yeah, like I feel like people forget like this guy was a crip.
Yeah.
Like
He beat a murder charge.
This nigga was.
You said once. The guy still
Yeah.
for
This nigga was ripping
He
the
beat
set.
a
Like,
murder charge.
he did a murder charge.
He beat a murder charge.
And he is America's sweetheart.
Yeah,
like
bro.
he could.
He beat a murder charge.
Bro,
He
that
does
is
random
crazy.
stuff. What does he do
He
now?
do random. No,
Bro,
he acted
does
Bollywood.
Yeah,
bro, he did a
bro.
Bollywood. Bro.
Did a Bollywood
He
one?
wasn't. You know what's even mad? He went on WWE, bro.
Yeah.
I said, what is this guy on?
Yeah, he did that. I feel like he owns a show as well. What's the name?
He's got bare shows.
He's got
doing
bare
side
business.
missions, bro.
Bare business.
Just
like.
bare
Do you
side
know what it
missions.
is though? You know when
He
you're
actually bought the throw as
marketable.
well.
He bought
Yeah,
that
yeah,
from.
yeah.
Do you know when you're marketable, yeah?
Yeah.
That's what it is, bro. He's so marketable. He's kept his thing so clean. And the thing is, he benefits as well of being before the social media era. Because what you need to understand, there are celebrities now. So there's two types of celebrities, yeah? There's celebrities that came up before social media, and then there's celebrities that came up during social media. The ones that came up before social media, don't you know, there's a certain era of timelessness
Yeah, they
that
have.
is with
I
their
agree.
with their sort of thing.
Well, how they
Whereas the
talk, how
people
they speak,
that are kind of with social media,
Theirs is
you
fickle,
see them as
They're
a,
fickle.
they're like your friends, bro. Like
Yeah.
you know, it's not as long lasting. Whereas someone like
The
Snoop Dogg,
stardom.
yeah.
They
So
just
he has
come
that
and goes,
benefit.
fam,
Look at Jay-Z or like all these different people.
The
They came up
Game, 50
before,
Cent.
before social media. There's like a timelessness to their stardom.
I
They
feel like
originators, man.
Who cares about Roddy Rich now,
It's
fam?
that
Do you
saying
know what I
of-
mean?
That's like Dave
Not like that,
Chappelle.
but-
I think Dave Chappelle is probably one of the most timeless, best celebrities.
But then I think it's that saying of familiarity breeds contempt. I
Yeah,
feel like
yeah.
with artists like you were saying
fact.
before the social media era.
Yeah.
I know I effed up. I'll even identify.
I actually wanted to allow you, bro.
I won't let you expose my yansh, but I messed up. But I feel like there's a certain element of mystique to them.
No.
Because you don't really know
Too much about them.
Yeah, you don't know too much about them.
Exactly.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah,
So
bro.
it's just like,
Yeah,
that's
bro.
kind of, like
You're right.
he makes gangbanging tracks. Like, perfect example. Someone like Meek Mill.
Yeah.
You listen to Dreams and Nightmares, you think this nigga is the coldest motherfucker I've ever heard in my life.
You see it?
Then he's falling down
Going on.
on the bike. You're thinking, no, you're kind of his phone's getting robbed.
Yeah, they're sorting their lives, bro.
Yeah, it's just like, oh, you're actually kind of
Back
wise.
then, bro, someone like Nelly, I don't know what he's doing.
You don't know what you're doing. You just see him on the TV and that's
I
it.
didn't see him. We look like dirt. Like,
That's Chingy.
Chingy.
Sorry, right now.
Timeless.
It's timeless.
No, but bro, deep it. Someone like Chingy is actually timeless, bro.
Yeah,
He came up before.
It's true.
Bro, even though he hasn't put out music in the last whatever, no
remember
one
Right
cares,
There,
fam.
Right
You
There.
still
That's
remember
the
him.
only track he put out.
No. He put out a couple
Nah,
tunes.
he's
There's actually bare people that have remained timeless and they
Because
didn't
of
do
that,
much.
yeah, because of that, because they came out before social media. If Chingy came out during social media,
They'll
don't
come
give
and
a
go,
heck, fam.
There's so many artists
won't
that
care
come
no
and go
more.
now.
Yeah,
So many.
I think it's because our consumption is so.
Yeah, exactly.
vast,
Yeah.
man. Like,
Our access to things
like, look at
is
Drake.
easier.
Drake's dropping albums every other year or every year.
Bro,
And
Drake
he's
is massive,
somebody,
bro.
he's somebody that literally caught the cusp.
He's number
the
one
cusp.
time.
He
Yeah.
came out just before social media really started. So he the benefit a little bit of both.
He's enjoying both.
He gets the benefit of both when he gets
Is
the
he the
time.
biggest
Nicki
artist
Minaj
of
as
this
well.
generation?
Nah, I can't lie, he isn't, bro.
Who is?
Nah,
He is.
I feel like you have to give it to him.
I think he is.
No, he's not. He's probably
Taylor Swift, you know.
Yeah. He's probably the highest urban or like rapper or whatever.
Bro,
But as
you
a
know sometimes
musician,
you're in a bubble. If you go pre
as a
Taylor Swift
musician,
number,
Have you seen Drake's as well? His is also the same,
bro, do you know Bad Bunny
she
exists,
spins
fam?
Drake's numbers, bro.
Actually, I hear it.
Look.
I hear it.
She spins
Yeah,
Drake,
Taylor
bro.
Swift has been doing numbers for
Bro,
years,
as
fam.
in,
More than Drizzy.
All them white artists, even
bro,
like Ariana Grande,
even her, and then you go to the K-pop people.
Yeah,
oh,
Oh, yeah, K-pop.
Wild,
What?
fam. BTS or BTST
Bro,
or whatever they call
So Taylor's
themselves.
got like 1.2 billion,
Yeah.
814 million, stuff like that.
Is that wait, what's her
What's Drake?
monthly
What's
listener?
Drake?
What's her
What's
monthly
Monthly
listener?
is 83 million. Yeah.
83 million.
Yeah,
Bro, Drake isn't.
955.
Bro, Drake isn't there, bro.
Drake's not there,
What do you think
bro.
Drake's on?
I'll say it'd be like 40 max.
You're right.
I told you.
But Drake's got a song that's 2.6 billion.
No, but look at Drake's
And
numbers.
monthly listeners is 72 million. So
Yeah,
he's only
bro.
10
Oh, 72. Okay, that's not bad. That's not bad.
Right, songs wise, he's getting more views. He's getting more plays.
Is it?
Yeah.
but monthly
Actually,
listeners
but
is
she
what
hasn't dropped sign in a while.
Monthly listeners is
Bro,
what they really
go
base it on,
look
to
at
be
the
fair.
album songs and stuff like that, bro.
But then there's
Taylor-
people that will shock us, like what's
Bad-
that guy that
Bad
was in
Bunny.
X Factor? Harry Styles. He will shock you.
he will
Oh,
shock
he
you.
will.
Therefore, him, Ed, them lot are the numbers.
Bro, Harry
man.
Styles is close to Drake, 64 million
That's
monthly
ridiculous,
listeners.
bro.
But his last 3 songs are over 1 billion.
Yeah,
His last
bro.
4 songs over 1 billion.
Yeah, bro.
2.2 billion, 2.2 billion,
Yeah,
1.2
bro,
billion,
normal.
1.3 billion.
Bro,
Do you remember the time?
I don't even know these songs.
Where you had to go into like HMV to buy an album.
Wait, you actually
Oh yeah, bro. That's a life. Yeah.
I never bought CDs.
Yeah, I bought CDs.
LimeWire, baby.
I bought CDs. I bought CDs.
LimeWire, bro.
You never owned a physical album.
You need to ask me, did I have a CD player? That's the first thing you told
I
me.
broke out like me. I've had
You need to ask me.
CDs.
Wait, no,
You need to ask me, did I have a CD player? Then I'll be.
So did your dad ever have one of them big
Like big boys in the living room.
boys in the living room?
Yo, that's
He had a 2 cassette players and then a CD tape, and then it come out, and then
bro.
it had like you could put out 4 CDs in it.
somewhere.
You could put out 4 CDs.
No, we had the small one.
And then you have to put the bar in. You put the bar in. Are you
CD changer 1, and then you would put it in, and then CD changer 2.
You know the big one.
Yeah, the big one.
That was a small
He had the 2 speakers on the side.
The antenna was like this.
My dad's one even had a 10. Did your dad's one have a 10?
not the turntable, but I know the ones that you're talking about. The big
With
ones.
the 2 speakers.
You see that one? That's for church messages only. If I play worldly music, my dad, bro, that's for church messages. You know you ain't play the tape. Turn to side 2.
Yo, finish me, bro.
Bro, if I dare play worldly music, hey, my dad's gonna X me off, bro.
No, but you know what's so mad, yeah, bro? I used to have a CD player in my room, like a small one or whatever, right? And I remember there was one time that my dad's brother, he took us to go and buy CDs or whatever. And he bought me like a Cassidy, because I like Cassidy at the time, innit? And you know, so he bought me a Cassidy CD, and he bought my brother an Usher CD, yeah. And my parents were like, oh yeah, because we were young at the time, quite young at the time, like, bro, Cassidy was popping at the time. So my parents gone and they were like, oh yeah, we're gonna pre-listen to the music to make sure that it's alright. Bro, they didn't listen to that because, bro, they gave me the Cassidy. I listened to that and I was like, there was no way I should have been listening to this.
They listened to it and they gave it to me. They listened to it. They listened to it. They didn't listen to it.
Bro,
No way.
Bro, it was that.
They forgot about it and then they said that it can't be that bad.
Have you heard "Girl You Wanna Come to My Hotel"? It was that single, but then it has like the dirty version with Trina on it, bro. Literally, I was like, bro.
How old are you?
I was still in primary school.
We're off here.
We're on there.
Yes.
Bro, I was still in primary school at the time, innit, yeah. And yeah, so long story short, yeah, they didn't listen to that album, man.
Wow.
And I had it play. I would play it in my
Was that
room.
your first album?
I said prime.
Do you remember the first album you ever
No, do you know what? The first CD I ever owned, yeah, was my uncle. He burnt. You know, I used to burn.
Yeah,
Yeah, I remember
He
burning
made
that.
like an R&B night. I think this is why I love R&B music so much. Yeah, he burnt like all the 90s like tracks that he used to listen to as a young boy. Yeah, onto like it had like 30 songs, 40 songs on there, just different 90s jams and from when he was growing up, bro. That was like my first ever like proper CD.
You
that
actually
I
used to
had.
burn CDs to listen.
I was
to.
burning CDs to like year 10.
What in the car? What?
Yeah.
To when?
To like year 10.
What?
Year 10, there was not a need, fam. There was MP3 players,
I
fam.
was burning it, fam.
No way.
We had MP3s
There was
at that
AirPods
point.
then.
What?
AirPods? There were AirPods in year 10. iPods, yeah.
iPods.
Even that was too much. There was MP3 players, fam.
Nah, I was burning CDs.
Well, they use LimeWire.
Burning CDs. What? Would you take your CD player to school? Your big jacket?
Like this.
I thought it was
Go to my hotel.
I thought it was romantic.
Romantic?
Yeah.
So you're
You burn CDs for girls?
Yeah.
That's so
my
funny,
Man,
bro.
who did that?
No, bro, I've never done that in my life.
This guy
Yeah.
is finished.
This guy from
You guys
CDs
believe me?
Yeah, look at him.
I was joking.
I ain't never burned a CD.
So let's say, okay, how would you like position it for the girl?
I made it for you.
You just slide into her in class like that. That's for you.
Listen to track 3. I was thinking about you.
I see it tonight.
But you
I thought it was mad.
You thought you were smooth, innit?
I thought it was smooth.
Before you were smooth.
I
Before you were this side.
Because the thing is, yeah, like,
These guys are like, this guy gave me a CD.
you know those group chats back then, and I'd have been
This guy made me CD. You're gonna knock you out.
Take a
He made me
picture.
a CD.
Wait.
Oh my God, look what Michael sent me.
What's the name of the group that sang on for me, yo?
Star Plus.
That was my first CD, fam.
That was your first CD.
That was my first CD.
Mine was 50 Cent.
That's right.
Get Rich or Die Trying.
That was a good
No,
one.
that was a good
That was
one.
my first CD.
That wasn't my first CD. That was one of the first CDs I listened to, though.
Yeah.
But my uncle got it at his house, yeah.
Yeah.
And I played it, and I said, wow.
Yeah.
And I used to like go. Bro, listen, that album, they made me feel like I was a
I
gangster,
feel
fam.
like you, man. I was burning CDs.
No, I can't burn CDs.
How many girls did you
bro.
give
Come on
CDs
now.
to?
Listen, not just every girl. Like, I'm
No,
not.
just how many? Like,
I'm not.
In year 10, Michael.
Oh, you're not a top?
The
I want to be
special
one of
one.
these girls like
The
this.
special one.
In
They
year 10.
appreciated it.
In year 10.
Yeah.
Bro,
This guy
MP3
was
players.
spending money on
They
CDs for
appreciate
girls.
Bro, in year 10.
Yo,
No, bro, there was Walkmans, bro. Like the Bluetooth
Listen, let
music,
me
fam.
just you, Jared, relax.
There was Walkmans then
Relax,
times.
Oh, man just came from Nigeria, bro. We're just trying.
So this is how they do it.
Yeah.
It's all good,
I just
like, my
bought
girl,
one.
let me talk to you.
Yeah. I just bought one CD.
Your boss CD, give us hair like this.
That's nice.
I always do it.
Oh, yeah, listen now. You like it.
See my life. See the way my friends are messing me.
Bro, you bought your man said burning CDs in year 10.
Listen, man, listen. You might not know romantic, fam. You might not know. I was ahead of my time.
Sorry. No, you weren't ahead of
So
your
do you
time.
create
You
sport
need to
finalists for
understand
girls
that we
now?
were in year 10 in 2010,
I've done
fam.
Man said, and he's ahead of his time.
You haven't done share Spotify playlist with a girl?
No, you haven't created one, especially.
Yeah.
Oh, no, I've done that. I've done that, yeah.
Wait, hold on.
Come
First
on
of
now.
all, if
I'm not romantic then.
listen,
No, Spotify playlist with
if
a girl.
you're,
yeah,
if
done
you're
that.
dating a girl, yeah, and let's say, and she leaves you, and she doesn't leave with some tracks that you brought her on.
No.
Come on.
No. But it didn't need to come in a CD, though.
Just 2 seconds. You know yourselves.
Man said
There's songs
CD.
that you're listening. I brought
Name
you.
one of them. Name one of the songs. Just show them how confronted right now.
You get it?
Yeah, name one song.
But
You know.
you get one stupid boy now. Get one stupid boy. What camera is my camera? One stupid boy. And now you be listening to some of him. You're thinking of me, baby. I'm with you. Anyway, listen, back in my burning CDs, that I'll go to a power shop, the stack of 10.
Yeah, I remember that
You
story.
remember?
Yeah, I remember that story.
Listen, my God. 2, I would have made
And you
mistakes.
gotta write the title on the CD.
That's so
2
mad.
of the CDs are mistake CDs because I'll be like, okay, cool, how many tracks do I want on it? I say 10 tracks, they're a round number, figure. So I do 10 tracks. But the thing is, this is the kick. When you're making it
In
for
2010, fam.
yes, this is the kick. Because the thing is, it's different.
Yeah.
It's like, bro, you making a CD.
You know what's killing me? My guy has his CDs laid out, just put his headphones in, like, okay, let's make some music. Okay, let's go.
Listen, I'll put effort into, you know, I'll burn the CD, yeah, and then it's like, let's say I have like 10 songs, and it'll be meaningful ones that I know that she likes.
Yeah.
But then you can't just slap it on. Just slap 10 tracks on.
Yeah.
You have to do a chronological
No.
order.
Yeah.
So the tempo
Yeah, it
has
flows.
to-
Yeah.
it has to flow.
Man was doing Spotify playlists before.
Listen,
What was your
This guy's a
success rate?
DJ.
What was your success rate to
I didn't do that many times, to be fair.
No, as in like, did any of these girls materialize to be something?
I mean, he's single right now.
Oh, come on, man.
No, as in like back then, like,
Yeah,
when
yeah.
these girls taking the CD and thinking, what a guy, and like,
Yeah. It was part of
No,
my.
but bro,
it was
guys,
part of
do you
my.
I don't think
do you
there's
do
any
voiceovers
context
or
around
some of
the
them?
time.
No, I didn't have the technology for the voiceovers.
oh, was it? What color were these girls?
Huh?
What color were these girls?
They're black girls.
You sure?
Yeah.
Nah.
They appreciate it.
I think some people are saying otherwise. I feel like a certain demographic would see it as cute. Another demographic would say, wacky.
No, you man don't understand the context. In 2010, you're coming to the meeting.
I don't think of a black girl receiving a CD.
Okay, cool. You know what? Let's even talk about that for a second. What were you man doing for the girls back then?
I wasn't burning CDs.
What, year 10?
That was not my question.
That's always this
I didn't
question.
ask you what were you doing. I asked you what were you doing.
Why?
Since my way is so wacky, I won't lie.
I was sending songs over MSN, fam. I wasn't doing all of the CD stuff. There was no need for that. There was easier routes.
First of all,
No, he's asking you, how are you romancing?
Wait.
No,
First
but
of all,
I was to music.
wait, hold
so
on.
you do
Iman,
it when
first of
it's
all, guys, let's vote on this. Girls, what would you prefer? A guy sending you a YouTube link on MSN or someone curating a select playlist of tunes he knows you love? Which one would you prefer? Lack of
She
effort.
has MP3 player, fam.
Effort.
She has MP3 player.
You send it to
fam.
MP3.
What do you mean? Once you have the file, you can.
You know what you would have used to win me over if you told that, babe, give me MP3. I want to dance with you. That's romantic, bro. I want to dance with you. You were just sending stupid useless.
Bro, listen.
Probably
I
wasn't
was
even
not
YouTube.
burning.
You know what? Probably even YouTube.
No, YouTube,
Do you remember
bro.
this website? Music Jesus.
No.
Sounds familiar.
Too easy.
I know 2PD.
What's that music
When you
Jesus?
convert the video to MP3, fam, wait.
Yo, the good old days.
That's what we were using.
So wait, I was burning CDs. You were sending music over MSN. How was you moving to girls
Oof, what was I doing?
back then?
MSN, I was
I remember as well.
I was rapping, bro.
That's it.
Yeah,
Just words.
same, bro.
I
Like,
swear to you,
bro,
bro.
Words. That's it.
game. And then, bro, just
Rapping, maybe
buying
like-
shit for them.
Yeah, bro.
Like, genuine rapping.
Nah, buying them stuff.
My first date ever
Dropping
was
game.
in sixth form.
Your
I
first
took
date?
Yeah, I took a Nando's.
Wow.
That was your first.
Your
ever
first
date.
date.
So you weren't doing cinema before?
You didn't do no cinema or bowling.
Ooh, no, I didn't do the bowling thing.
This guy's being rough.
Nah, I mean, I was spending money for still.
I did the cinema thing.
That drink selling money.
I was firing the outside to stop.
I wasn't doing that.
This guy's right.
No, I wasn't doing the dating thing, you know.
So what you just did?
What?
Nah,
Wait,
Wait,
hold on. Not even cinema.
No, you know.
bro.
wow.
Bro, I'll be honest with you, bro.
No, you
Bro,
know.
like,
I said
it's
my
rough,
first.
bro.
Yeah, I can't lie. My first date. I can't lie. I think my first date was definitely sixth form. I took a Nando's, and that's because you know what? That's because I went.
Bro, in East,
I got money from Olympics, bro, and I had bread them times. I wanted
We
to.
were
I
going
was
to
gassed.
Southend. We were going arcade. So we were going
Sometimes you
bowling.
you know,
the cinema.
Secondary school.
Yes, bro.
in secondary school.
Yes, bro. I was bro, at peace, bro.
Bro, you see, bro, I think Arsenal's finished because I don't think
You man were just grabbing these girls for fun, bro. Wasn't even serenading them.
I'm not serenading nothing.
Zero. Man just said flipping.
Just lipsing and parking.
What are you saying?
Just grabbing.
Yeah, buying.
Man,
Maybe I
wow.
bought ice pole.
Bro, my God, ass pole. You get me, little.
Man said, you want one? I bought two.
No, what is yeah?
What, calypso and that?
Yeah, big man thing like.
You used to buy them chicken and chips, innit?
Maybe once in a while.
Yeah, and you thought you went in it, chicken and chips.
Funny.
Maybe once in a
No,
while.
buy
bro,
them chicken and
but-
chips.
Chicken and chips and calypso.
I said,
That's
yeah,
how you
bro.
know.
I said, get yourself a Mirinda as well.
Yeah,
Yeah,
my
certainly, that's it. Because it's kind of like we just used to go to my boys' yard, chill, rap, banter, and yeah.
And?
That's what you talking about, and
Study
you
biology.
know we were kids at that time. That's not you behave yourself, man. And what? We were
So
kids at that time.
what were you doing unsupervised in your friend's house with girls?
I
Oh, chilling. Oh, talking.
No, you were backing him. You were saying, yeah.
Oh, it's
We were
talking.
children.
They're talking. I'm just
What
talking.
do children do?
But that's crazy. I actually never did that stuff, you
That's
know.
wild.
Okay, wait. What
Like,
were you doing back then?
I was going on dates, I was buying them stuff, I was buying them food, and just game.
What romantic gestures were you making them times? Mine was burning CDs. He was.
I'll take them on dates, bro. I was go bowling, I'll go cinema, Southend, arcade, buy them little gifts, buy them like Shambhala, buy them. Bro, I can't add peas, bro. I actually had good peas in secondary school.
Yeah,
I'll buy them Shambhala, I'll get them the one with the thing.
Yeah.
Oh, Scooby-Doo.
Yeah, stuff like that. Bro, fam, whatever I got,
Yeah, no, bro. Your school breeding lover boys.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, I can't lie, bro.
Our school's a
I
lot.
swear to you.
Nah, that drink selling
Now I
money
feel
came
bad, bro.
Why would you feel
Call
bad?
them girls that say, bruv, you got violence still.
Why would you feel bad?
Bro,
But it worked for you. It worked for you.
Why would you feel bad?
It worked for you.
Why
Well, you done your thing. Why? You don't need to do
nothing,
No, you know what it is? Your school was more rugged, didn't it? My school, yeah, bro, I had them only that have bread, fam. Like, bro, my school had some of these donnies that their parents live in Hornchurch and they come here, so it's like,
Nice.
your competition's a bit mad still.
Nice areas.
These lot used to come to school and their dinner money is £10 a day, fam. Bro, I had done, those are my biggest drinks.
Bro, that's not even my dinner money now.
Bro,
Wow, yeah, there was some kids like that still. There was some kids like that.
you know how funny that is? I said, I'm not even living on that now.
There was some kids
Bro,
like
you know
that.
me spend £10 off food at lunchtime.
I said since year 9 to now, I've gone from £1 a day to £5 a day. That's why I spend now.
Finish me. I said, that's my budget now.
Bro, 10 off.
Nah, them man was normal. They used to splash,
How
bro.
much was your dinner money?
I think I got £10 a week.
I got £10 a week too.
Yeah,
What did you
£10 a
get?
week. And then you flip it.
Remember, to be honest with you, bro.
Yeah, I had to flip. I used to flip,
But I
man.
flipped it well, bro. I flipped it
£10 a
well.
week. Get at the beginning of the week, buy my
Bro, I
stock, and
flipped it
then.
well.
£10 a week is actually magic.
I was clearing good fees though. I haven't lied to you. I was making good money.
I used to buy 3 rings and chips and a drink.
I made about £100 a week
school though.
on
Yeah, I
drinks.
wait, bro. Can't lie. I was fasting for my young'un.
Man said fasting, compulsory fasting. No, but same. I didn't used to buy the school food. You wait to the end and
Yeah, bro.
you get the 7-inch pizza. If you're the real big ballers, what we do? We get the 7-inch pizza. We get 3 rings and chips. But what? Wait, you want a slice? You grab it. It's like, man. What? You grab a slice, man. Wait, what, Mirinda?
Yeah, bro. You feel rich.
Fam! I got you, man. I want that £5.
That was some gazy.
Fam, gazy, fam. Gazy. Where the game's changing now, you have to be taking them Hakkasan from secondary school. I feel sorry for the younger generation, fam, honestly.
Bro, life was different.
Yeah,
Life was
man.
different,
Just
man.
looking at the evolution of
I feel like we had more fun though.
technology and stuff. I think
we had more
technology
fun.
is
It's
ruining
ruining
fun.
them.
It's
Bro,
ruining fun.
bro, for
Definitely
me,
ruining fun.
summer holiday back then as a kid,
Bro.
bro, all I need is my bike and I'm having the best time.
Yo.
If you've got a bike, yeah,
Listen.
you're having the best.
Listen.
So I feel like that thing was a car, bro. I literally thought.
It was a car.
I can wait to Newcastle with this thing, fam. I'll take on the train to Southend and I'm now in Southend. I got my bike, bro. Anything is
I
possible.
pestered my parents for like
Fam.
2 years. I said I wanted a silver BMX.
I was burnt. I didn't get BMX. I had a mountain thing. I had a mountain. Yeah, the stump.
Yeah, the stump.
Yeah, this is your boy.
Yeah, my boy and a bro, I
Remember
pestered them. For one of my birthdays, they bought it for me. The best day of my
Oh
life.
my god.
I thought they just gave me a brand new Merc.
Fam,
What?
that bike
In
thing.
my estate. And
You
I'd be
managed to
cruising
steal
like this.
from.
And then I'd be
You
doing
see,
tricks.
you
I'd
see
be
them
riding with no
cars.
hands.
You see them cars that you stole the thing.
The dust cap.
Dust cap, and you put
Put on your thing. What?
I'll be scoping
You
the area,
couldn't tell
bro.
me I wasn't cool.
We stole the. Wow.
could not tell
We used to
me
get the
I wasn't
scoutings, the silver
Yeah,
scoutings.
the scoutings, yeah.
Yo, man, shout out.
You ever get the nice one?
Yeah, bro, that's it. Like, you could, yeah.
Bro, you couldn't tell me I wasn't cool.
I thought so
When I got
nice,
that
fam.
bike, oh, you couldn't chat to me.
Get the nice skull caps.
Talk to me. I thought I was the
Someone's
coolest.
good.
But now,
Nah, what they trying to do?
all my neighbors to
everyone's
do is
indoors.
just play
Play Fortnite, bro. It's
Yeah.
dead,
Play
fam.
Fortnite, man.
Bro, it's so crazy that you watch kids watching kids playing stuff.
Yeah.
Watch kids playing games. I'm like, wait,
Bro,
what?
it's sad, fam.
Like, you ask them what they do, and they're like, oh yeah, I'm watching this guy play a game. I'm like, what?
Yeah,
Watching
man.
someone play a game.
Yeah, that's fun for
You know
them.
the crazy thing is like before when it came to PlayStation, you had to get your boys to come over to play together.
Fam.
Yeah.
Now this play
It's so
online.
crazy that we live.
We live
a
the
lot-
more.
a high proportion of my life was in that moment.
Yeah, ours is more
I had to
connected.
link the man.
Yeah,
Yo,
I had to come to
let's
us.
be people tournament.
You actually have to
bro.
link.
Yeah,
man
and the
them.
man them had to be there to
Really
do
come.
Now,
like 10 man in your crib.
everything's
bro.
online. Now everything's
everything's
online.
online,
They
yeah.
put on their headphones and
Yeah.
they're connected, fam. I prefer our generation personally, but
But so man, you see how
Is
we
what
feel
is.
is how our parents feel, is how their parents
True,
feel, is how
true.
their parents
And
feel.
these kids are gonna float by their
Yeah,
own
bro,
kids.
that's it, literally.
I guess it is what it is, fam.
Anyway,
Boy,
peace out.
we've been SP Live. Please like and comment and subscribe. As you can see, our on air has
Oh,
been falling.
wait
Please.
a minute.
What?
Wait a minute. I just you guys just vote who's the most romantic. Yeah.
Because you're burning CD.
Is it
Romantic
Mr.
stars.
Send You, a music link? Is it Mr. I just
Mine is you can have whatever
Is
you
it me
like.
that will burn a CD for you?
Mine is you can have whatever you
Mr.
like.
Cash dollar.
Yeah.
Mr. Cash
Thanks,
dollar.
so
Sentiment, you just
Thanks, so
we go with the real Romanta.
Romanta.
Ramata.
Burning CD. But yeah, let us know, man.